And good evening. Welcome into another episode of The Company. How's everybody doing? I am B. Lenny. Right now, I got my homeboy Rich down here in Izzo. And we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the elephant in the room. Well, first of all, I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I had a weekend, actually.
What?
It was weird, man. You know, I do enjoy like people watching.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I did people watch, and I went around and
I got my homeboy Rich down.
oh, that's my fault. Went around and I looked to see what everybody was doing, and everybody was buying, and it was just craziness. I did grocery shopping Friday.
I don't even call some people I didn't even call that grocery shopping.
It was just like it was panic.
No, it was like I'm going Netflix and chill for the next 3 weeks.
That's what it looked like. Like I went and I, like I said, I like people watching, so I was kind of like glancing in people's buggies to see exactly what they were buying.
Right.
And nothing matched because nobody knows what to do. I saw this one guy with a buggy full of cereal. I'm like, what the hell?
The milk is going to spoil. The milk's going bad, is what they say. Yeah.
Yeah, the milk is going bad. Sosa is on his way, Rob. I know this.
Or we think he is.
Yeah, we hope he is.
Right.
Sosa is unpredictable. We have no control over that young man. So
young is a
put a bell around the cat's neck. Yeah.
All right.
But like I said, people were just panicking. Did y'all get anything that y'all think y'all needed? Or how did that go?
I bought a bag of broccoli.
You love some broccoli.
Hey, bro.
I did get a bag of broccoli though. I got a bag of broccoli and a big bag of mixed vegetables.
I mean, and like to be honest, man, it's like I was going through the food line because again, all I do is like it was just basically to replenish. I wasn't trying to like buy the whole store out, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in here, buy this bag real quick, and leave. And you just walk around, and similar to yourself, I was like, I'm just kind of watching. It's like I see people with buggies full of ice cream and Pringles and like sodas. Like the soda aisle was clear.
They smoking bongs. That's what they about to be doing all this time.
You know
That's what the hell's going on.
Like I mean, I'm just
as soon as he comes in, Rob.
I mean, I just wonder like what like people are they preparing to have like a sleepover, or are they preparing to actually eat?
I was telling somebody the other day, I think apparently there's a lot of shitting in the apocalypse because there's no reason for you to need 72 rolls of toilet paper.
No,
at one time.
Not at all, man.
I've been meaning. What I was looking forward to talking to y'all. Why are people doing that? Anyone want to break that down for me? How many shits do you expect on taking?
You still got to shit if you're stuck in your house for a month. But I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe I just don't.
This is excessive because Arlene and I we keep like I don't know, like maybe 3 rolls in each bathroom.
Yeah, that's about how many I keep under the sink.
And that's kind of about it. But it's just the two of us. So I did tell us that, hey, look, if you see a little 4-pack at Food Line, go grab one and we're good, right? Mm-hmm. But I see people literally going through and buying
chocolate hummus.
No. But I see people going through and buying like 4 or 5 cakes. I literally watched a man, I kid you not, take his hand, go behind the like the back to the back of the shelf and just push into his cart full of Clorox wipes. And I'm like,
weird, man.
I'm like, why? Because I mean, let's be real. How many of y'all have actually gone through an entire box of Clorox or a container of Clorox wipes?
I do in the bathroom. I
mean, but I just use like the regular bathroom cleaner. I don't.
No. I wipe off the counter, the sink a lot.
When I first moved here, I bought one of those things that are Clorox wipes.
Yeah, we do, Rob.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
I still got it.
Like, it's probably dry at the bottom and shit.
No, I just ran through one while you playing.
Here's my theory. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hang with me. First of all, I think women eat tissue. There's no reason for a woman to go.
I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, catch you one of these days.
If you're going to be stuck in quarantine and you got like 2 daughters and your wife is there, you need 72 rolls because I think that's what they thrive on. They eat it. Secondly, I think that with everything going on, it kind of triggers a hunting thing inside of you. Like, you need something and you have to find it. Right. So that's why tissue is the thing. Everybody's cued in on that. They're like, I'm going to find something nobody else can find. So while this is going on, it's triggering everybody's animalistic hunting prowess, and they want to find and hunt and gather and bring it back home. Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
I would actually say I would agree with that, because many people are just going out and buying shit just for the sake of buying it. It's not like they need any of this stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, what are you going to do? Why are you buying like 8 pounds of ground beef, like, at one time, if it's just you and your dog? Mm-hmm. It's like it's the excess nature of why people are buying stuff and the panic element of it. Because, like, let's be honest. All right, so we President did the emergency order last week. Was that last week?
Yeah, that was last week.
So now we're going to get to, like, this week after, and stores are going to restock on everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, granted, it looks desolate now because the
Dugan.
Yeah, what's but up, granted, it looks silly now, but most stores, in all honesty, they're probably not. There's not really a concern of running low on food, because really, it's just-in-time delivery is how all of these stores work. So they're only sent what they actually need based on what they've had previously over the last, like, 4 or 5 years. There's just trend analysis, right? Mm-hmm. So now what's going to happen is they're going to send a whole bunch of stuff back to kind of calculate everything out. But I can tell you right now, next year, they're going to have to adjust for this.
As a football watcher, that trade today made 0 sense. I don't know how Nuke got sent there.
None.
Boy, oh yeah, Deshaun gone. He need to leave. Like, I want to sign here. You got rid of my weapon.
Well, let's be honest about what's going to happen during this thing here. Okay, there ain't going to be no water shortage.
No,
there ain't going to be no electricity out.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. So there's really no reason to stock up on all the water you're stocking up on. I understand you need water. Everybody needs water. I keep a lot of water in my house just because I drink water all the time. But to clear the shelves, there's no point in doing that.
No.
To buy everything that you're buying, there's no point. You had the guy that brought all that hand sanitizer we were talking about earlier,
mm-hmm.
and then couldn't sell it.
Yeah.
So he was having to give it away. Now he looks like some kind of good Samaritan because he gave it away.
Nope. He gave it away because the AG was about to investigate him. That was the only reason why.
Exactly. He was about to get in trouble, so he had to unload it. Yeah, so they're buying everything, Rob. They bought all the water. I went to Sam's yesterday or day before yesterday, whenever it was. They bought all the water except the black box.
Oh.
I don't know what it was. It was like some kind of electrolyte, all this shit added to the water, and smart water. Now the water in the black box is like $20 a carton. Nobody's doing it.
That's right.
The smart water was like $15 or something. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. He didn't do it out of goodness of heart. He got in trouble, and that's usually when people fess up, when they get in trouble.
Right.
But nothing's gonna happen as far as shortages of anything or your electricity or anything. I honestly think we're gonna be stuck in the house for a while.
Oh yeah, there's no question. Like, and given the fact that I'm seeing, luckily enough, we are able to now talk to all of these companies because we've given them all our information. Like, you get probably like 15 emails about new coronavirus updates and stuff.
That's what Avion does, Rob. They beat us to
it. So I went out for lunch today, and Chick-fil-A doesn't allow people in their restaurants anymore effectively today. Zaxby's is effective tomorrow because I got an email about it. So it's just like you're now going to have all these restaurants, all these retail spaces are just going to allow people to come in, grab their stuff, and leave.
Mm-hmm.
At least up here, at least up in Raleigh, I'm starting to see that.
Well, they're doing it here. They don't want anybody to stay too long. They would rather you either do pickup or delivery. They want all the restaurants here. They just did the local mayor state of emergency, which is something. Apparently, there was something separate from McMaster state of emergency, which I thought covered the state.
Hey, man.
So they ran all the restaurants here to lower their capacity to 50%. They don't want, what is it, more than 5 people at a table?
It's six
people at a table, and then they want like 5 feet between tables. So, and then at the end they said we may be on lockdown. It's coming.
You know why it's happening? Why that's happening?
Because we don't know what the hell we're doing.
Right. Because people literally are still like, well, I'm gonna take my chances. So I'm gonna still go out here and just do whatever the hell I want.
And not just normal shit, just excessive shit.
Right.
So you better learn how to be a teacher because they gotta learn. That's what they're doing. They're shoving it on you. But yeah. DMV was only letting 50 people in at a time.
Hey, man.
Damn, how many people be at DMV?
Bruh. We trying to pay, trying to get them taxes paid, bro.
They got 75 chairs on each side and all of them be full.
Right. Oh, yeah, man. Like a lot of this is going to come down to because people just don't want to stay in.
True.
Yeah, San Francisco just did. But I mean, people aren't understanding that this is actually a problem, and you need to just stay yourself home to prevent
the
exposure.
Whitest thing you could have said, Amber.
Yeah.
Sorry, Richard.
Yeah, just stay home. And you know, you kind of don't want to, not like you don't want to take it serious, but it's kind of like one of those things that's never really going to affect anything. And you kind of just ignore it until life goes back to normal. And you say, all right, that was nothing. But they closed Vegas last night.
Right. Bruh.
Like, how
they going to have a new smell when you go back.
I don't even think those lights we just had off on it. It was just like, well, how do we turn these lights out?
They don't.
You know?
Yeah,
I did hear that they still had like the machines on. But then there's nobody at like the craps table or the roulette table or anything like that.
Yeah, but man, that's.
But they're getting people to check out by tomorrow by noon or 2, I think.
Oh, so they are kicking people out of the hotel.
That's what I read for the Wynn and MGM. So those hotels. I don't know about the other ones. It's all
that's a very good point. Like I was wondering about that. My wife asked me to grab something for Chick-fil-A the other day.
I'm out for milk. I don't do milk.
They said, they weren't handing, but what was it? They're not handing people, the little cups they give you if you like are eating in the restaurant.
Oh yeah, they put your little sauce and stuff.
Yeah, so they don't hand at the time before they locked the restaurant down. They said they weren't handing those out to people. They also said that if you're getting a refill, they'll give you a completely new cup. So it's like all of these things that are basically designed to not have any human contact with one another to spread contagions. It's like, okay, so once this blows over, we're going to go back to doing the shit that could introduce it again.
Yeah. And Robin said she might be right. This is a humanity reset. Now, I mean, we were talking about the economy earlier. The shit's going to tank.
It's going to tank. It's going to tank, but
potatoes before the end of the year. I'm just saying
they're going to be trying to blame Obama for this.
Yeah, we're how many years?
Somehow your boy keeps playing that same sad song.
If Obama would have just never mind. I was about to say something fucked up, but yeah, this just might be one of those things that we have to revisit some things. So let me put Cam's message back up here. This starts a national conversation about how many jobs can realistically be done from home, or at least from home, or for part of the week.
That there was a couple of articles that Forbes put one out. LinkedIn's seen a couple of things specifically about that topic in and of itself. because Amber, I was using the term Darwinning because it just seems like people are out here trying to do their best to show how we can devolve back to earlier primates. Because just watching how just the way that we're interacting and knowing that this is a health concern, there are people who are like, you know what? Fuck it, I would still go do all this traveling. It's like, nah, stay your ass home. Just it's okay.
I saw somebody go to Mexico like in the last week. I was like, all right.
I think we said this before when something happened and it wasn't a major thing, but it was an eye opener, and we were like, can we really handle a national emergency or a tragedy? And this is showing us that we can't.
You know what? But I think it's definitely showing all of our flaws. Like, to
self-control.
To Cam's point, one about how many jobs can be done from home, to the simple fact that people don't know what to eat or cook. Even to the point of I saw I think I posted this in our group chat about Universal's basically allowing all their movies that are currently in theaters to be rented for $20. Did y'all see about? Did y'all remember that? So basically, what they're allowing is any movie that is currently out in theaters right now, they're allowing it to be shown at home for $20, so you don't have to go to the theater anymore. So that also brings up another point: is like, do we still need to have theater releases if they can just digitally do it right now? You know what I'm saying?
Something is going to be permanently changed by everything that's going on, whether it's going to be media-wise, retail, whether it's going to be grocers. Something is going to come from this.
I can guarantee you the supply chain is going to be looked at. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
Because if China shuts down for 2 months, I mean, and a lot of products are made in China, what do you do? We
need to look at that as a country and all, because all these companies we're letting run off and get things made overseas while we got people who really want jobs. Not to say they want to do them, but we really need to look at that.
I think this is a good opportunity for people who have that entrepreneurial spirit to look into starting their own companies here. There are a lot of companies that shouldn't be out of the country that should be here.
I hate
speaking as far as black businesses, because that's what I know. The hair industry,
I get what you're putting out right there.
I done seen some of them heads walking around outside, and I'm like, damn, trying to fuck y'all over, didn't it?
I thought we were gonna talk about something else. Never mind.
We talking about
you took a proverbial left.
But no, it's like the hair industry, makeup industry, products as far as self-care, all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's coming from overseas that probably shouldn't. So maybe it's an opportunity for somebody who has a small business to really try to put their best foot forward and come up.
But at the same time, a lot of those suppliers are going to be those same suppliers. When are we going to start doing more in America? Everybody's going for that cheap ass labor overseas, but America's got to chalk it up and pay people.
Right. That's going to be your difference, is the labor cost. The actual production cost is going to be significantly higher doing it here. Which is a shame.
Yeah, because at these corporate levels, there's so much money there, but it's such a disparity when you go to mid-level management and entry. What's that? All right, 3 kids, man. Yeah, shut your mouth.
Sorry, I ain't got no kids.
Think about a society where single people are not going to be able to hook up to sexual tension.
There are going to be some Rona babies out there.
Nah, man. You pick that one person you're going to get that Rona with.
Listen, just because you home and you got neighbors around you that are home.
Oh, and all y'all, that sounds worse.
Sure I
don't want to live in an apartment complex while this is going on.
Brian, as soon as he said neighbors, he's going. One day, someone's gonna walk outside, and be like, "I never seen you before,"
and that's when you turn your black ass around.
Exactly, right. Back in the house. And just because that I know people were stocking up on liquor. I went to the liquor store the day before yesterday, and it looked like the club.
That sounds like Greens on 6 p.m. on Saturdays. I remember them days.
Stay in the house. And they closing down call centers. I'm like, what are these people that's cheating going to do now that they in the house all day?
Bruh, them dudes going to look stressed.
I had to go home to my wife.
What did you say earlier in the chat, Brian?
Oh, me and Sophie was talking about. I'm like, you gonna cheat on your girlfriend with your wife because you home all day now.
Then what you said? You said you don't love her like that or some shit. You said.
Oh yeah, the girl yelling at you. Somebody, oh, you with your wife, huh? I thought you ain't like her like that.
I thought y'all roommates.
I thought that was roommate.
Oh, Richard. Oh, I've heard that before.
Well, y'all gonna really figure out who y'all like in y'all relationships if you stuck.
Ooh, he dropped a jewel right there. I've heard that before.
Go nowhere.
This just shows what people put up with. Sorry, guys.
Everybody usually had that like extra room that just got junk in it.
But that room got converted into a real bedroom because she living there.
That's gonna get fixed up real quick.
Oh man, this is terrible.
13 years from now, it'll be quarantine. Oh God. 2020 will have the lowest divorce rate. Shit, because the economy will be a sorry divorce rate.
Yeah,
nobody can afford it.
I don't know. Lawyers might go up.
The lawyers' rates gonna go up, man. They gotta recoup.
They gotta recoup lack of client contact.
It's like the federal rate. They're trying to they dropped. What did they drop it to 0 yesterday? Didn't you say that? What did they drop it to yesterday?
Yeah, they dropped it to 0.
Nobody trying to buy a house right now.
Right.
Yeah, fine as long as in groups of. Can't argue with your logic.
Yeah, just spread that corona around. Hope that lotion and tissue stocked up.
Listen, somebody sent around
somebody bought some stocks and socks.
Somebody somebody put a link earlier today about the top 10 black porn actresses to look up since you're going to be locked in the house for 2 weeks.
Wait, what? What? No one judged me, but you piqued my interest.
This was like, brr.
I just had a conversation. I don't really watch that stuff anymore.
She's trying to buy a house. She's talking about ain't nobody trying to buy a house right now.
She's trying to sell a house or buy a house?
She said, you said ain't nobody trying to buy a house. Amber said she's trying to buy one.
Oh, no, I'm just saying in the grand scheme of things, with all this going on, if somebody got their focus on that, that's what I was saying.
Well, you'll be able to get a castle right now.
Bruh.
Right.
And there's a lot of castles on sale.
My payment's like $300 a month. I got a 16 bedroom, 14 bedroom house.
Dang, okay, Will Muschamp. House on the damn island out there on Lake Murray.
All right, let me see. Hold on. Trump says he wants to cut payroll taxes until the end of the year.
Yeah, okay.
He's trying to win all these little people over.
Yeah, I don't think if that happens, he has no idea how math works, but that's not hard to believe either.
Does he have to do that for us to understand that he has no idea how math works?
God, you're going to see the smoke come out his ears.
Yeah, no. I don't think I need any more.
But we know, but I'm just saying.
But this is just showing.
Sean, I know you in here. Stick up for your boy. Who? Yeah, nothing.
Oh. But this just shows you your man can't run a lemonade stand. But yet y'all thought he was a businessman.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how it's supposed to work whenever we have a tragedy or something like this or a national emergency. I don't know what the steps are. All I know is this has been fumbled and bumbled beyond any recognition, anything useful that I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen so much misinformation given out over one topic before. And then run back in the same day and then given out again later that day.
Right.
There's only one media, well, I'm sure there's others, but there's only one sector of the media outlets that are like caping for him, while everything else, even left and middle, is like, yeah, this is some fuckery. That Drake got you sweating you for a VHH. Ooh, I don't even know how she sound, but I can picture how that came out.
Right.
I like that.
I can hear her.
Robin, he drinking Irk and Jerk over there.
Robin.
He drink Jerk. Yeah, he do. Paul Masson, he told me.
E&J is and I bet I guarantee you all the E&J is sold out of Greens right now.
He drink Paul Masson peach. Makes sure he fancy.
Terrible.
Brian, I'd make a donation to you if you said you were drinking Paul Masson or Jerk.
I would stop drinking if I had a bottle of E&J in here because I would know I had a problem at that point. I just wanted to drink.
it's just like that, man.
Because he damn sure ain't drinking his hand sanitizer.
Hey,
that got so much value.
That 120 proof.
That reminds me. I saw some warnings come out from like the FDA and a link telling people what not to do, and apparently people are doing these things.
Oh God, what are they doing?
One was, please do not drink bleach to eliminate the coronavirus. Somebody was drinking bleach.
Yeah, that's what that means.
What was the other one? Please do not. They had a list of chemicals that you were not supposed to mix to make hand sanitizer. And I think one of them was like kerosene and I
was about to say it was propane, I think.
Yeah, propane and like rubbing alcohol because something makes ammonia and all this other shit. Yeah, it was around December on the national news. Katie heard about this coronavirus in China.
Yeah.
Doing anything.
I remember when they were talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Probably not. You might want to buy all you can now because he is going to be fresh out.
Yo, I fuck with Robin. That's hilarious. That is funny.
But apparently people are trying different things to try to get rid of the coronavirus. If you do not hear the CDC say do this, then don't do this.
Because that is a separate entity from where. White House. What I was about to say. Anybody seen anything in some states that have legalized marijuana? How that's going for them? Has anybody seen anything? Since you brought that up, I was just curious.
I haven't seen anything now, to be honest.
Rob, you're just an evil person, and I don't think you like a lot of people. So that's probably why.
Well, he has better reason after the past week we've had.
To be honest with you, what are the states with legalized marijuana? It's
Colorado,
Washington State, Colorado,
California,
Las
Vegas,
Nevada. Las Vegas is not the only city in Nevada.
I mean, it's pretty, but hey, if you go, it pretty much is.
You got Reno, and that's it. That's the only cities I know.
One out of two.
And to be honest with you, hadn't heard too much about them.
Not hearing
it might be the get, Huh?
So not hearing doesn't mean not having them.
That's true. But they mellowed out.
Yeah. So I put this topic in the sheet though. It's like, how are we gonna fix boredom?
Bro.
Because this is going to be like Brian, like you said, you're gonna be cooped, like some of these families are gonna be cooped up with people that they really don't know if they like them or not.
Bro, I've been saying that at work all the time. I said, people don't like their families that much. People going to be out.
I mean, let's think about the dynamics of a relationship or marriage or whatever, cohabitation. You're in each other's presence for 2 or 3 hours a day. You go to work for 8 hours if you do a 9 to 5 or whatever. You go to work for 8 hours, 9 hours. You come home, you eat dinner. You chit chat for a little while, you take care of the kids, you go to sleep, wake up and do it all over again. There is time to talk to somebody until you get tired of them and you got to go do something else. You're not going to be able to do that in a couple of weeks. There's not going to be any go to work, leave the house, go hang out. You're just going to be in people's presence for 24 hours a day. So
one of the people that that's a colleague of mine, I guess in DC, they've had some changes to their work schedule and all of the things that have changed, and the fact that they don't have like the provisions set up for daycare and all that stuff. I can tell it's like she's throwing mad shade at her job and then it's saying how pretty much because she's got to obviously she's got to deal with her kids all day. But none of the teachers really provide any of the information that's needed. It's like, well, here, I'm going to give you this packet of papers to tell you what a 5-year-old needs to do for the next couple of weeks. Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Say, what do you do, man?
Well, I mean, on the teachers' defense, in defense of the teachers, they weren't ready for this.
I mean, yeah, they weren't ready, but it's all
so a lot of them have never had to put together a home curriculum.
But they still have their own. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I mean, if you have a lesson plan, you still have one, right?
Yeah.
Like you still got a lesson plan. I'm not saying that it's got to be as tight, but you got one. And I'm sure probably half of it is like, well, you know how like when you're doing a speech and you just kind of, you're up there, you winging it. It's probably the same thing for them too. It's just now they're like, well, I got to put this on paper.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Shit though.
I actually saw somebody say the teacher sent home a curriculum for my kid and we're trying to do homeschooling, but we've been watching cartoons for 4 hours because a lot of people don't know how to, do that. I'm not going to sit here and say you're a bad parent because you don't know how to teach, but that's not your profession.
That's not what you signed up for. No, not at all.
So these lesson plans the district sent home are dumb. It's not even based on teachers.
See, but that's my point.
My school teacher this year, yeah, it's rough. We've had to change up how we were doing a lesson plan. We want to do more hands-on activities. So are you having to send home hands-on activities or how does that work? I mean, since you're a high school teacher, what kind of lesson plans are you sending home for a parent to do with their high school kid?
No, there's no conspiracy, by the way.
I don't think watching that. I watched Outbreak. I did watch Outbreak. They put it on Netflix for some reason and put it on my
Of course they did, because they trying to get in the streams. You know that. You know that. It's all
then I watched it, and now I'm scared. I wish they have to work. But they are kind of planning on y'all not working. So they're thinking that y'all are going to be off too. They're like, okay, well, your kids are off. Parents have to be off because they're closing everything down. So I think they're basing their curriculum on people being home or having somebody for the kids to
I mean, sure.
Hey, Sosa.
He's not here.
Okay, that
Sosa late as hell.
And he ain't even there.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway.
You 30 minutes late. Yeah, Bad father. At
least we know he's not drunk.
No, I'm sober. I mean,
oh no, we know that.
It's a shame. What do you have until April 4th?
You have to explain to your parents how to teach first aid to your kids, or do you just put all that on hold?
Nah, just YouTube.com, search bar, go.
So your son's still in school, right?
Yeah.
What?
And he's they send home. Did they send home his curriculum?
Say what now?
Did they send home his schoolwork?
Yes.
So what does he have? Like 2 weeks worth or what?
We got to look at the syllabus today. He did something today. I saw him on his Chromebook, but I mean, I don't know.
But and that's the thing with your kids. Like your kid can be on autopilot. You don't even have to run behind him to get anything.
No. Hold on.
Oh no, not this one.
So every kid is different, and every kid goes through spurts. But my son, like my daughter, could have went homeschooled or whatever, and she was straight. But my son, oh no. There's too many distractions. He's all over the place. So I got to stay on him. Parents know their kids. So, okay, I'll let you stray because I know you'll come back. Somebody else, you got to keep your thumb on them. Mercy, I got to keep my thumb on them. Because damn if somebody didn't have to keep a thumb on me.
I was about to say.
I mean, not academically, but everything else,
Oh, okay.
But see, in this particular situation, we got kind of lucky because we didn't have to deal with anything like this. Something happened at school. There was a shooting or whatever. We stay home for a day or whatever, and then come back to school.
Man, we never stayed home for shootings.
We know you're from Chicago.
But at the same time, we didn't have white motherfuckers shooting up the school in the school.
Whoa.
Well, that's right. That went left.
Anyway, we never had a situation where there was like an outbreak and everybody had to stay home for 2 weeks.
No, can you remember any outbreak where everything shut down? I cannot.
Only when it snowed for 2 days here. That's about it.
Shit.
Oh, we know where you're from.
No, but I mean, 2 days, it's just, what the fuck, man? Everything shut down. I'm having sugar withdrawals. I'm having liquor withdrawals. Now there's no fucking sports. What the fuck, man? My daughter will hit pause support in a second. Goddamn right. Teach him young.
What up?
Teach him young.
Yeah. So now we've never had a situation like this. So I mean, this is new for everybody. It's like there's no advice to give the parents on how to do this right, because I don't remember anybody going through this.
And because of the information age, and because people, want to be informed, not like some motherfuckers, we know that the last pandemic was 1918. Shit was 100 times different because motherfuckers were walking 10 miles to school.
And we couldn't go to school.
Right. Jim Crow. Thanks a lot, Jim Crow. But,
niggas.
But speaking of that lady that beat the shit out that white bitch on the plane is fucking gold.
You called me a what?
No.
No, when she got up, when she hit her and then she said it to her. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But anyway, back to the school.
My cunt.
Yeah. That's some good cunt. What? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, so apparently you guys, I'm sure you guys covered the coronavirus, but apparently nobody's been masturbating with 2 hands. So
what the fuck?
Oh my god!
I'm saying,
motherfucker start out on a roll
to work. It
like
has
an Andrew
to
Dice Clay ass motherfucker. Sorry, I cut you off, but goddamn.
Nah, I'm just.
Brian had to drink to that. Go ahead, Sosa. Sorry.
No, what did I'm sorry. We was talking about first aid in school.
No, we were just talking about this.
So we were talking about parents having to adjust to teaching their kids now because the teachers are sending home the lesson plans for the parents to do.
I mean, that's like, okay, if you're a parent that has to worry about teaching your kid, then you're probably the same parent that has to learn how to wash their fucking hands for 20 seconds. What the fuck were you doing the last few years? I understand, the TV's your babysitter sometimes.
It's one thing to actually, raise your kid. I mean, everybody wants to raise their kid right. But if you're, a math teacher and you're sending home a bunch of math,
oh no,
your kid that your parents have to teach your kid.
Yeah, no, he's
a different game, man.
No, my son is funky.
I'm about to say, those are concepts that, let's be honest, most of us probably can't do senior level,
Is it me or Richard sounds funny?
Richard, did you change your voice?
What happened?
I'm using a filter. Professor Richard.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on with Richard.
Dog, I thought I had the Rona. I thought shit was slowing down.
It's different if you try to.
I ain't drinking, I swear.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, but when they started putting letters in math, I can't do this.
Oh yeah, that fucked me up. That was like 6th, 7th grade.
Thing up because we weren't in school during Common Core or whatever they call it now.
No, you breaking stuff down to me. I don't know what that
means. Yeah, I don't.
So I mean, you can't just send work like that home and then expect your parents to successfully teach it.
It's funny. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking about this. One of the Fast and Furious, where Dom was talking about his father used to read the math book the night before, so he could teach Mia the homework the next day. I'm like, man, fuck that book. I'd be like, hell, ain't no fucking way I'm gonna be able to teach my kids this shit. Because the fucking textbook didn't teach me shit when I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
They're gonna be a bunch of grading on a curve ass teachers when them kids get back in school.
Bruh.
Is the 2 weeks? Is the 2 weeks gonna lead into summer? The summer break?
It might.
If things get worse, which
I'm gonna ask Amber if she'll post what she posted earlier.
I'm gonna assume it's gonna be damn near year-round school this year, with a month break in between.
So are you thinking they're gonna cut summer short? Or try to get the kids back in early?
Oh yeah. Poor senior. I feel bad for the seniors. The juniors might have to get like 3 or 4 extra, and the sophomores might get 3 or 4 extra SAT dates, ACT dates. Like there's so many factors to this fucking thing that nobody's thinking about.
Yeah, this is completely going to shift the economy. I mean, of course, it's going to, shift education a little bit, but it is going to shift the economy a good bit.
Hold on a second. Do I still sound crazy?
No, you sound fine now.
All right, good. Switching things back around.
We came up off our high. I think that's what it was.
Dude, I thought like shit was slowing down.
You didn't see me over here like.
Yeah, I saw that. You heard what I heard.
My
I was
bad.
happy you heard it. I was like, oh.
Network.
Yeah, it's going to take a while to get everything back on track. I mean, not just for your kids. And if you think about the kids that were seniors that are not going to play their sports anymore, that's them. Are they going to get another year of eligibility?
No.
They're talking now.
Yeah, time to go night night.
It's gonna be like the snap when you came back from the snap.
The blip. The blip.
The blip. I'm sorry, the blip.
With my experience with life and government, they're gonna try to continue on like nothing happened, and whoever got left behind,
No child left behind. Cutting prom. God damn.
I mean, it is.
I didn't go nowhere.
I mean, neither did I.
We ain't talking about y'all. Quit being heartless.
I mean,
even if you didn't, wouldn't you want your kids to experience?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, they would have to. It's something like they would have to probably like do a redo. But I think that's a lot of these things. It's unfortunate, but it's like, is it like for the greater good type thing? Because I think I've sent a couple of articles out about like how they talk about flattening the curve, because you don't want this giant spike of people who are infected to be showing up in hospitals. So it's like, yeah, unfortunately, it's like a lot of people are going to get like these massive life-changing events. Like, we were talking about people who, they had weddings planned, and they're saying like, you can't have more than 10 people around. I mean, if you got the 4 people that are supposed to be there, you got the bridegroom, officiant, and witness, that's 4.
Yeah.
You got 6 left. And that's it, What do you do?
And then social distancing means no sex, so.
No sex with more than 10 people, so.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
man. So your orgy is capped out at 10.
The orgies are going to be lame. But,
I'm not even gonna reply.
Lame.
What I'm gonna do? I can't invite more than 9 people to my birthday.
No,
I was about to say, Brian, man.
You had 5 last year, didn't you?
Your birthday might be extravaganza because that might be when we coming back from the dead.
Yeah,
you won't be able to drink.
Well, they're talking about they're saying 8 weeks.
8?
Wait,
I'm telling you, every time there's different news. So I don't know.
To say, are the experts saying it, or is our fearless leader?
I think the CDC put out about making it like 8 weeks. So yeah,
2 months. So that's definitely going in the fucking summer.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Your kids aren't going to be able to go back to school. For some of them, this is it. This is it. There's no going back to finish graduating.
Damn.
You go graduate during the virus.
It's terrible, man.
So there'll be a lot of a lot of rules and laws and shit written just to try to make people feel like they're still part of society.
Man,
somebody tell ESPN that Stephen Diggs getting traded is not breaking news for me to get through
you
my
know
watch.
what? They're just ESPN's trying to listen.
A 7th round pick was not. I thought somebody died.
ESPN's trying to make it so we have to say something about sports. So we don't need to play Disney shit.
Y'all ain't winning because 45 minutes in is when we finally said something about a sport. So
God, dog it.
Yeah,
ESPN is gonna start putting chess tournaments on.
Dude, have you seen like the stuff they're posting on their Instagram? Makes me laugh. I said, man, y'all have nothing to talk about. How about this duo against this duo? I'm like, no.
Yeah, they're running out. They can't even. From what I understand, they can't even cover high school sports because high school's canceled.
Sports, yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna be like, yo, let's just start a handball tournament.
Their best bet is to like video call people and have like random conversations. That might be the best thing to do.
They're going to start televising the little EA Sports events.
What are you talking about?
Why you playing?
I was gonna say you gonna do Twitch. You're gonna start having esports and have like NBA 2K.
You got to put it on a 10-second delay because they're gonna be cursing and saying the N-word and using the F-word. Because
I'm not drinking E&J.
E&J.
What did she say? We've never witnessed someone refilling E&J.
We got money now. We don't have to do that. Oh, that's larceny. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say you don't have to drink Ice House.
Larceny is a good whiskey that don't cost too much, but it's got a good bite and it's smooth enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm sorry.
The whiskey is delicious. 20. Hey, 2K20 is lit. Even though I still don't own it, but I need to buy it. They need to make that bitch free this week.
MK11.
Hell, if they make it free, shit, you know people gonna buy the coins to get my player lit, so they make money.
At first, they sent out saying drop your studio. That's cold-blooded.
Oh fuck, man.
Just kidding. We're closed. Your petri dish is not needed here.
Right.
Right.
I just hate that a lot of people are being like nasty with everything now, just being horribly mean. I done seen so many people get cursed out. I done heard about people getting cursed out. I heard a story about somebody who has allergies, and it's hard for people with allergies right now.
Right.
You got it.
If you sneeze twice, you done. You're gonna get escorted out.
And if you touch me, I'm gonna cough on you.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I mean, I think the person with allergies either sneezed or sniffled, and somebody turned around and was like, "How dare you? You're a detriment to the community. Get the hell out of the store."
Kiss
my. You didn't have to do all that, you know. And like you say, it's reverting us back. You know, not just the hunting and gathering aspect, but we're uncivilized now.
Speak for yourself, bro.
I mean, for the most part, it is.
Oh no, we are. Ain't no denying that.
How many videos you done saw of people fighting over bread and
like dumb shit?
I mean, it's just Black Friday all over again.
You know, the difference is that you probably need some of the shit you're buying.
I don't know.
That's what keywords probably.
Yeah,
probably. Because, you know, fighting over a Switch is one thing. Fighting over a bread, it's like, I don't get it, but I might understand.
You know who I want to fight?
Okay.
That head with the hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah,
we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that.
Fine, I'll leave it alone. I still want to fight.
No. Whatever you got to say, go ahead and add to it. What do you think about this guy?
Beat the shit out of him, just because.
Bitch, in South Carolina, have you seen pollen out there? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more worried about pollen is the Rona. I know that sounds bad, guys.
No,
but that pollen is disgusting.
That's legit, man. It
Saturday
rained and there's still pollen. How the fuck?
Like Saturday, it was so bad. Thank God it started raining that evening because I don't know how I was gonna survive.
Dude, man,
I feel bad for the ones who are suffering from the allergies and the pollen and the ragweed and the dogwood and everything
that's
falling from our skies because we can't differentiate somebody with, you know, bloodshot eyes and a snotty nose, sniffling and sneezing from having allergies, having that shit.
That's what I get afraid of being in public, because it's like, if let's say I have a day like Saturday where I was out looking for some clothes for a wedding, that's probably 9 times 10 ain't gonna happen. Like my eyes started running water and sneezing just because I was out there so long.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like it
tore
me
apart. Somebody like you could do?
Yeah, what? And once I took a shower and took some medicine, I was fine. So
social distancing. Is sneezing a symptom?
Yeah, doesn't matter. Nobody knows what the symptoms are. They post them, but nobody knows. Let me look.
What fever is like. Fever is the telltale sign. Like,
but what were they saying about like the about like breathing in and then you couldn't like breathe or some crap like that? But some people said that's not a symptom, so I'm confused.
I don't know, man. Just runny nose.
Here we go.
Yeah,
symptoms from coronavirus: runny nose, sore throat, cough, fever, difficulty breathing.
Okay. That ain't got shit to do with bloodshot eyes and runny nose and thank you. Well, no, I was going to say the opposite, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, half of them are. I mean, you sneeze twice in a public place, people are ready to fight you.
Oh, fuck it.
So what is it like in New York now? I know since Vegas closed, nobody's ever seen nobody in the streets in Vegas. LA's locked down. I think Miami's locked down too. What is it? What's going on in New York right now? How does that look?
I saw a picture of Times Square. I've never seen Times Square empty ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. I don't care.
What was that? There was a movie Tom Cruise.
I Am Legend. Yeah, doesn't count.
That's not Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's Will Smith.
I didn't hear that.
I forgot what movie it is, but they closed it off for him for like a morning when he shot a movie. It was weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't CGI either.
Yeah, it was completely empty. They had like a city block. Like it was open.
Well,
I'm interested in seeing like the pictures of all this happening, of how people's towns looked. You know, that would regularly be like bustling with people, or how this changed everything.
I will say as of right now, it looks normal where I'm at. It just looked like a day where kids didn't go to school, where it was lighter in the morning. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And 3:30, 4 o'clock, it was lighter, but still work traffic.
Yeah.
It looked about the same.
I hadn't been to the gym in a while.
Guilty. I went yesterday. Sorry.
So Google One just sent me a message, just giving $5 play credit for movies. So they're trying to do something to keep people occupied.
Really? I have Google One.
Yeah, because we're gonna end up like China with all these motherfuckers fucking.
What? What?
That escalated quickly.
That did. That went someplace.
On here. I ain't doing nothing.
In 9 months, if y'all don't social distance yourself, y'all gonna be pregnant.
I tell you, in 9 months, we're gonna have a lot of December New Year's babies named Rona.
Apocalypse.
No, that's the
no, not Apocalypse.
Roni.
Come here, Kelvin. Kelvin, come here. Come here, Kelvin.
Oh wow, virus.
You lying, but that will be a thing.
I'm not even going front.
My thing is, let's think about this. It hit me today. So your local Amazon, FedEx, UPS, and USPS people still gonna be out here because y'all motherfuckers ordering some shit. I said that today. That shit is booming. That's all I know.
Their pockets laced, and you know they got to pay them a little bit extra just because of the situation.
It is booming.
Yep.
Amazon is a horrible job as far as in the factory, but they do take care of the delivery people.
They're lifeblood, man.
Yeah,
They still can't keep up with their demand. I know that's totally off topic, but it's bad.
No, I was gonna ask, what do you think is gonna happen with the brick and mortar stores once this is over?
Oh, this is exposing all the cracks. I mean, because it's only a matter
of time. A lot of the companies that I'm telling you, when you pocket the money and don't invest it back into the people, that's when it's rough.
Right.
That's what I'm seeing with a lot of these companies.
There's going to be a lot of restructuring.
Brick and mortar movies. So I don't know if you saw like something I posted earlier, but I was saying how all of Universal's films, they've put them out like tomorrow. Yeah, they're gonna put them all out so you can watch them at home. It's
for $20 though. Who the fuck rents a movie for $20?
You see, no. Think about it. $20 versus what? $12 a head if you go into a theater.
That's true.
And you can pause it. and make your own help.
Because I always be mad. I'm like, I gotta go pee, but I can't.
I don't know, man. Like that's going to be a move. And then on top of that, I saw that Regal closed all their theaters
starting tomorrow.
And then Cinemark they reduced all of their seats by 50%. And then you can't pick your seat in theater. You have to, you can't pick your seat online. You have to actually pick it when you go to the theater because they just have open seating to allow for people to do social distancing.
So is it going to be like this is the Corona area?
Yeah, I guess if you want to call it that.
Remember the smoking area?
Right.
He said, haven't we had this conversation before? What conversation?
I don't know.
Which one? I'm gonna need her to respond.
Probably the whole Corona shit. Yes, we have like the last 3 weeks.
There's going to be some.
No, I don't know if that's what you were saying.
What do you think the main focus is going to be for businesses after this is over with?
Make money.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I understand that. I mean, I think for a lot of people, it's going to be how do we continue to get our product out, even if we can't have the store open.
That's correct. I think that's going to be your key. How do you differentiate your store from everyone else when you got Amazon basically crushing it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because Amazon's pretty much by this event, Amazon's pretty much telling everybody that you don't have to leave your house to do it.
But I want to get back on that. What is Amazon doing to protect those employees? Because employees got to be all up on each other and by each other.
I agree. Probably
so nothing. That's a problem. If you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably the restructuring of budgets to go toward their .coms.
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta have people to pick that shit.
Well,
yeah, now
everybody get on hazmat suit on.
Nah, Amazon ain't paying for that. I'm about to say, if anybody listening, there was a company, I would like to say it was Amazon, but there's a company out there that wanted people to share their PTO to cover this time. And I'm like, what? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I can't remember what company it was. The email went out and people posted it online. I'm like, if I'm out of work, why am I sharing PTO? I need this.
You know, because now even the company that I work for, they actually sent out an email about because there are people who may be sick, maybe don't have any PTO, so you donate your time. But I'm not gonna lie,
T-Rex suits. You can't carry anything with that. And the small arms.
First of all, if you use your PTO, my friend, boy, I gotta share you my shit.
That's where I'm coming. I'm like, I'd love to help, but man,
I mean,
and I'm talking, you know, on the line of somebody who used all their PTO all the time. But I understood that I used mine. Something happened. Everybody else gets to go. I don't because I used it. Yeah. Now, a situation like this, your job should be like, you know, forget PTO. Just go home, stay alive, come back to work.
They ain't giving us shit.
No, man. Unfortunately, man, you know, like there are situations where people are like filing insurance claims and they're calling it acts of God.
It is.
Shit.
See what I'm saying?
We were trying not to say the name. Thanks for there, Chris.
Whole Foods is tripping.
Hey, but who owns Whole Foods? Who owns Whole Foods?
Disney.
Amazon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. Damn, that's right.
Man.
Who said Disney on Whole Foods? What are y'all talking about?
Nothing.
Amazon.
I was like, wait, that's not right. Y'all, let's see. No, you are dumb, not y'all. You.
Yeah.
With all of this though, I don't know if y'all touched on it. The ones that I'm really I feel for are the kids that don't have meals at home and they go to school strictly for meals.
Yeah.
There are schools that are
Whole Foods, so it was Amazon. Got it. I saw it late.
There are schools that are open where you can come pick up the food, but I mean, how the fuck are these kids gonna get there if you know?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had the resources to be able to drop off food. That's right.
Yeah, there are a bunch of them. I'm looking for, see if we have a list. Schools providing food. Oh, we do have a list.
Yeah, somebody, a lot of people posted it on on Instagram and Snap. I saw.
Yeah.
I know, like North Springs around the corner from me is one.
If I'm not mistaken,
you probably are.
Providing food in Columbia, USC. Says Columbia High, Pine Grove, Brockman, Richland County School District 1, Sandal Elementary, Fairwood, Meadowfield, Brennan. So there are a lot of schools that are still providing food for the kids, and I think they have a few Meals on Wheels companies doing things for
do they? Okay, I didn't know that.
The kids. It's just, they can't figure out where all these kids are or where all these houses are. So
that's dumb. If they take the fucking bus to school, do the fucking bus route.
But I mean, how many districts are in Columbia alone?
2.
Kind of 3 because you have Lexington, Richland District 5.
Lexington. So that's 3.
Yeah.
So just all right. Grab 8. You want to make money during the fucking whatever is going on? Fucking take the bus. Here's your breakfast.
Oh yeah, they're doing bag lunch. She said she's right. Times for family to come pick it up.
Right, but what if the family's got to work? And
I agree. They don't think of those options. They think everybody's the same, and it's this.
It's like, yo,
yeah, you're right.
Y'all must not have grown up poor.
I think what I mean. I think part of it is also, I think people forget. Like, people forget where they came from and any struggle that they might have had, and then it's like you get to this point. It's like people who are like older people who may be insensitive about people working from home who have kids that can't work. It's like they forgot that they probably had kids. They had kids at one point.
Right. We're doing that right now.
That reminds me of a topic that not for the night. It's for another night. One I want to ask Sosa off air.
What?
No, not.
You just said off air.
You don't say what? We on air?
You used to beat up them kids and take a lunch money. Won't you?
No. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that.
What size Haribo did you
has to do with forgetting where you came from. That has something to do with that.
Oh man, fuck those people.
Yep.
What? Okay, yeah. We're at 118, so yeah, we can't. I agree, Amber.
We're at 118. What is he looking at?
We're at an hour and 18 minutes, so yeah, we start that. That's
118.
That's what it says on the top left-hand corner of my screen.
It says 102.
I was about to say.
I don't. Maybe I got daylight savings issues because my shit's at 118.
No, it would have said 218 or 202.
I'll take a picture.
That's weird. I don't know what you've been doing.
I must be in Afghanistan time.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
go ahead.
No, I was setting you up.
There are a lot of programs that are still trying to feed the kids, and I know it's not just school districts. I think there are some organizations that are doing things at churches too.
Church's chicken.
Because we know good as anybody, as well as anybody who went to a public school. There are some kids we went to school with that didn't eat at all.
Right.
Until they went to school.
Detoxing is definitely rough, yes.
Yeah.
I've been saying some really corny shit lately.
And then, if the kid can't get there and you're a neighbor or something, where the kid lives, take the kid something to eat.
Yeah, man. What the fuck is wrong with people, man?
One hand scratches the other, or whatever, however that shit goes.
Or scratch the balls.
What? Anyway, did anybody have anything else they wanted to get on besides coronavirus? Anybody had any topics they wanted to hit up?
Nope.
That's all that's been going on.
We no damn
coronavirus.
No sports, we just gotta listen to fucking Mr. Orange talking stupid shit all fucking day long, and there's like no distractions. You can't go to bars.
Yeah.
Everything's drive-through now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
I got real quick. I know this is all consuming and very important for people to understand what to do during this time as far as the coronavirus goes and whatever else is happening. And I know we really want to stay glued to this stuff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just to figure out what we're supposed to do. But it's okay to distance yourself from this shit at least an hour a day.
Please, man, because that shit would drive me nuts, man.
If you sit here and you stare at the news all day and listen to what everybody else has to say and listen to contradicting heads on television and clashing ideas and all this other stuff, you will go absolutely insane.
I'm gonna piggyback on that. News is driven by advertisers. Advertisers need your asses to sit there and watch those commercials and the blurbs at the bottom of the screen. So think they want sensationalized to get you to keep watching. So just remember that.
Just watch the porn.
You know, that's only 3 minutes out of the day.
Whoa.
I ain't saying shit.
See?
Don't make that face, bro.
I just opened the door. Keep walking through it.
Exactly. Excuse me.
Oh, I
gotta remember. Like I said earlier. I know I said we were talking about people being upset about why they got to do all this stuff during this. More bad shit. Yeah. The reason they're doing all this is to keep the elderly safe. That's probably one of the biggest reasons they're doing all this stuff.
Elderly and high risk.
High risk, not because you're healthy and beating your chest and
correct.
Right. You're not the ones we're worried about. It's worried about you carrying it to somebody who can't.
Right. That 21-year-old with the leukemia, that fucked me up. Like, whoa.
Yeah. So just keep in mind, it's not always about you, even when it seems like it is. It's not always about you. Sometimes it's about preserving the people beside you.
Just like Idris today, he said he didn't have any symptoms. So it was a guy who said, "quote unquote," he found out he was recovering from it and had nothing. No symptoms. You could be carrying it. Your body could have knocked it out, but you're still carrying it.
Thank you. So be smart, be considerate. Wash your goddamn hands.
Wait, what?
I've been saying that all week in the chat. These motherfuckers
I posted that shit 3 times on my Instagram. What the fuck?
I mean, I think it's funny, man, how 2015 was the year we supposed to have flying cars, and it's 2020. We trying to tell people just to wash their damn hands.
But we all know, we all be in the bathroom. You hear somebody in the toilet, go out. I'm like, I ain't hear no water.
You hear that flush, and then you hear the door slam.
No water. Man, they take eagers. We go and hamburger. Boy, Idris be getting all the women, boy. Y'all love it.
Old ass man.
Fucking Stringer Bell.
You don't like them old balls. That's cool.
Sosa still called him Stringer Bell. It was
a part. Stringer Bell?
That's from The Wire.
That was
The
Wire.
Oh, okay. It was a role. He played it well. So
he'll always Stringer Bell.
Oh my god.
Anyway, if you want to continue to watch or continue to watch the shows, they're all on our YouTube page. This is our 101st show.
Yeah, man.
It's a marching 101, I guess.
Yeah, man.
So we got 101 shows on our YouTube page.
We're paying Brian under the table to upload them.
We're getting them. They'll be uploaded on not Instagram.
There'll be several stories.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Oh my god.
Google Play Podcast. Google Play Music.
Yes.
And SoundCloud soon. We'll have 101 shows for you to sit back and listen to and enjoy as you sip you a nice can of Coke 45.
Interjection: if you drink a cool can of Coke 45, I suggest you don't listen to us.
Yeah,
chances are you don't know what a podcast is. Chances are you a crackhead.
What? I'm talking to the pot. Oh, understand.
Chances are you a crackhead. Chances are you need rehab.
Drinking Coke 45 or a Cobra.
Chances are you a crackhead.
Cobra, Hurricane, Coke 45. You might.
And Brian's recovering crackhead.
Might be.
Excuse me.
I just know
be good.
God hates me.
Go ahead, Sosa. What, Sosa?
God hates me.
What?
That got dark.
Oh.
Because I stopped drinking, but we can't drink during this shit.
God loves you. You're alive.
Okay.
Jesus loves me. Yes, I know. Tells me so.
Anyway,
Y'all, thank you so much for allowing us to keep you company. We'll holler at y'all next Monday, 10 o'clock. Make sure you be here. Peace. Hopefully we ain't on lockdown.
Internet should work, right?
Right.